Okay, and welcome back.
Welcome
to another episode of the Saucy Boys.
Yes, sir.
I go by the name of Chaku.
Michael Stokes, baby.
And we're back for another lovely episode.
Yes, sir.
So, this week, my man Stokes is the bearer of Bevy.
Oh, sorry. I know we're trying to cut down on table noise and everything.
Yeah, we're just beating the shit out this table.
My bad. I'm just fucking around out here. So I'm the bearer of the Bevy. We did have some news we want to get into, though. Next month, we're going to be doing brewskis, beers, all month long. And I know there's a coveted one out there that we're looking for. It's called the Sam Adams Utopia.
Mm-hmm.
So if you know somebody who can get that for us, please holla at us.
We're on the hunt for Utopia.
We're looking. I went to Total Wine today and asked, and they had the audacity to say that they didn't have any in any of the stores.
What if they like made it like a game and you had to like figure out like puzzles and shit to like find it? That'd be crazy.
No, we don't have it. And she's like winking at me, like and
go, you have to like go look in the aisle.
Yeah,
and there's like a key.
Well, I immediately went to the glass case. Yeah, because I was just like, well, at that price range, it's got to be in a glass case. So like I was looking and I found a bottle in there that looked like it, but it was I think it was a whiskey. Oh, and I was like, shit, that's not it. So that's when I asked, and they were just like, nah, we don't have any right now. And I was like, okay, whatever. But so as the bearer of the Bevy this week, I wanted to bring us back to rum. We've been doing a lot of mezcals and tequilas recently, so I was like, fuck it, let's do I'll try and throw in like a brown every now and then. So I want to do a rum. I ended up getting the 2 Indies rum, and it's Amrut 2 Indies rum. We got a little card right here. It says a rare union of natural Caribbean rums from the islands of Jamaica, Barbados, and Guyana, married with the traditional Indian natural rum. You can enjoy this amber rum straight or with your favorite mixers.
So what drove you towards that?
I don't know. I just figured we haven't done rums in a while.
Yeah.
Because we've been doing tequila. We're starting to become the tequila podcast.
the tequila boys.
The tequila boys. The tequila mezcal boys. Because we've been doing that so often. That's why I'll try and throw in like some type of brown just to offset it. Because I just don't want it to be like tequila, you know?
Tequila.
Which
I was thinking about doing possibly, well, I mean, since we're starting the beers next month, which is next week. We're already in spooky season, ladies and gentlemen.
It's crazy.
And since we're in spooky season, or coming close to, the movie of the day with the sound off is going to be I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah.
So if you see us kind of stop, if you're watching on YouTube, it's because we're getting into this shit. Damn, I forgot about this. But anyways, so I think after we do the beers next month, the beginning of November, I want to do a scotch.
My bad. I peeped the scotch today too.
Yeah.
I saw one. I was just like, because
last time I was at Specs, the dude was like, "Oh, I've got lots of scotch over here." He was like this British dude, and he was fucking cool. And he's like, "And if you're looking for beers also," then I was like, "All right, shit, cool."
Beers also.
That's like the most helpful dude at Specs, and because every time I go to Specs, they just kind of look at you like, "Yeah, what you want?"
Fuck you want, man.
And then Total Wine is just like, it's like the Chick-fil-A of liquor stores. Like my pleasure.
My pleasure. I do feel like that now. Holy shit. That's such a great analogy.
This is all so fucking nice in there.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Would you like to get a cheese board? Yeah. I'm like, the fuck? I didn't even know I wanted one, but now I'm here with this fucking cheese and random assortment of shits.
Fuck, man. That's crazy. The one that I go to, I think it has like a cigar lounge attached to it, and I've always been interested in going in there. See, it's like a cigar and wine lounge attached to it, I
just
believe.
Being around different people now, I'm starting to see like more people do the cigar thing. Yeah. And I never got it because I don't smoke. And then like a lot of times it's like I see, so I don't get it. But I guess with the cigar thing, do you smoke them or do you just like fucking hold it in your mouth?
I thought it was the taste. Because if you inhale, you're going to get sick. And that was my problem.
Okay, but like the past couple of times I've been out and I've seen people with like cigars, like they just fucking have them in their mouth. They don't light them up.
Yeah.
They just be fucking like gnawing on the end of it.
It's like Will Smith said. He said, I got a cigar. I just bite it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
for the look, I don't like it.
Like, for the look, I don't like it. Yeah. Same thing. I think most of these people, they just like the taste of it, but then when you light it and like, if it's like a real Cuban cigar, like I thought you get like kind of high off of what's like the paper and just by tasting it.
If anybody out there in Saucy Land knows, let us know, because I really don't. I'm gonna have to do like some Google research. But then see, I hate doing like research on Google because people promote their sites.
Yeah.
And it could be some bullshit, and I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like somebody's blog and it's promoted, so it's at the top. And you're just like, oh, this looks like a good source. And then it's like a bunch of just fucking bullshit. So
who knows? We might become the Cigar Boys.
I know. I hear with cigars and shit.
See how it goes. But shit, let's go and crack this top. Unfortunately, we found out that this is a twist top also.
We were swindled.
They lured me in with the nice casing right there. And I was like, oh yeah, when I pull this out, it's definitely going to have a cork top. And no, we got fucked. So let's hope this tastes better than the last twist off we did.
My favorite cork top bottle is the Bib and Tucker. Oh, it has a spout?
The fuck?
Yeah, it has a spout. And you got to pour it through the little hole. That shit is weird.
Okay. You know what I thought this was? Because I go to like them Asian restaurants a lot. They got like these little soda things that have this top on it, and you like press down on it.
Oh, and the little shit pop in there?
Yeah, it drops like the little fizzy thing in there.
What if it dropped the fizzy thing in the room?
Yo, that'd be crazy.
It's all carbonated and shit. Let me go ahead. Get a little rummy rum. Nah, but my favorite bottle that we have is the I poured a lot.
Yeah, me too. It really comes out. Pause.
Yo, it smells like fucking black licorice.
Really? I'm not getting black licorice. Hold on, let me read the taste. It says the flavor profile. It has sugarcane with a dash of tropical fruits, honey, and it runs slightly dry. So it's got a sweet and dry finish. And yeah, it says it's good for mixing.
Okay, so. Well, black licorice. Fucking Jägermeister. Nah, the Bib and Tucker bottle though is cool as shit because it's a cork top, but it's like an actual cork. And it looks like how you said last time, fucking like a pirate. And you just bite that shit off and spit it out. I was assuming
that's what this would look like under the casing.
That shit would have been dope.
I got hoed on it.
Is there a boat on there?
No, it's just them harvesting that shit.
Fucking fields.
I just figured I see rum and I'm just like,
I feel like you can't have rum bottles without like a ship on it.
Yeah, Blackbeard would be very disappointed.
Why is rum a pirate's choice of...
I have no fucking clue.
Okay.
Maybe it was easy to make that. Oh, because most of those pirates were in the Caribbean.
Oh, okay. And that's where most of the rum and shit was at?
Exactly.
Okay.
And
I don't know the history of pirates very well, so I just know they like rum because of Captain Jack Sparrow. My worldviews are limited.
Very shitty worldviews, and it's probably super inaccurate too.
I know, shit. Like, this dude's a fucking dummy.
We're sorry if we offended anybody, but I'm gonna go ahead and taste this shit.
Hey, most of the time when I say shit, I think people kind of get my sense of humor fucked up. It's all jokes, honestly. So don't take anything I say on here super serious. Take everything with a grain of salt. I'm not a completely dummy. Oh yeah, let me get into this.
Let's go ahead.
All right, cheers.
Yeah.
Yep, black licorice.
I don't get black licorice.
I do.
I don't get anything actually.
That shit tastes like black licorice. For the people that can just eat black licorice, y'all are fucking disgusting. I'm sorry.
They're murderers, just like
murderers,
Jaeger.
just like people who drink fucking Rumple.
Ugh. Or Jaeger. I went to a bar like 2 weeks ago, and this local bar that I would go to all the time, there's a guy there who drinks Rumple Mints, like shots all night with a glass of water. And when I went there, I saw him order a Corona, And I was just like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, are you okay? Like, are you good? Did you see the light? Did you find Christ? Like, what's happening? He was like, oh, no. I still took the Rumple. I just took it at the bar. But I'm sipping on Corona right now. And I was like, oh, okay. So you still do kill people. Yeah. That's what I was getting to.
You still got bodies under your house.
Fucking psycho.
That shit. Man, Rumple's not for, like, regular people. Rumple's for, like, demons. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mix that because I'm getting black licorice like and I'm not a fan.
I almost did the Pellegrino thing again. That does kind of mute it. It's a little Mondo mango or whatever.
Oh man, yeah. So we're pouring our drinks. If you are driving to work, please don't drink. I mean, if you
drink the coffee.
Yeah, drink the coffee. Drink the Starbucks.
Yo, it always tripped me out how like this movie gets kicked off because Ryan Phillippe is like so drunk he wants to, do like the I'm the king of the world outside the fucking sunroof. Like, who does that?
White people.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shit.
No one does that. Like,
I hate to say that.
Who has the urge to do that? Like, at most, I want to put my arm out of it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm never like, yeah, I got to stand up in this bitch.
It depends on where you at, honestly. I think if you, like this dummy, they're on like a country road or some shit. Oh, damn, it done broke that nigga's face.
Fuck shit up.
Is he dead? Nah, he just got beat up, right?
That's what they think.
Nah, like the body flew and hit him in the head.
Yeah.
Yo, no, in real life, Ryan Phillippe, that motherfucker, his whole top half would be gone.
Oh, yeah, he'd be a dead man.
If you hit a motherfucker going that fast and you just rolled over the car, you getting split. That shit is crazy.
Oh, the 90s.
Hell yeah. Oh, shit. Anyways, where were we?
Drinking and driving. Don't do that. That's bad.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's bad.
And definitely don't drink Rumple or Jaeger. I might have to one glass of shit because that black licorice taste is just strong.
Shirt provider is calling me right now.
Dang.
I can't pick up right now, but I'll definitely get back. But I do, if they do watch this podcast, I do appreciate the what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for?
The timely responses?
Yeah, timely responses and being on top of everything that I've been asking. You've been able to answer all my questions, so you're doing pretty good. You're about 75% there right now to get in my business.
To locking it in.
Yeah, to locking it in, definitely.
It's just like going through this whole process of like finding people to, press shirts for like not in an outrageous amount.
Yeah.
Is crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy because like, what's it called? The one online, Custom Ink.
Oh, fuck them.
They want to hit you over the head. It's like you drop all this money for the shirts and then like you get to shipping and they're like $500.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck.
Custom Ink can suck my dick. Them and Rush Order Tees. They're a piece of shit also. Here's the thing. I don't know why we didn't do it earlier, but like scouring social media to see if like there's like...
Yeah.
I felt stupid when I finally was just like... I was like at my wit's end of like, fuck, I can't get these shirts, man. Not for like a decent price. And I was like, fuck it. Let me just search IG and see what happens. And it's like 3 of them popped up and I was like, okay.
Yeah, think about how many like small businesses are like...
Yeah.
Getting beat the fuck over by these
COVID,
big companies
yeah.
So it's like they're probably looking for people to like make shirts and shit. So.
And it's like, fuck it, we got deals.
We doing a deal, baby. Because they probably got stock and shit too.
Fuck
like,
yeah, they probably sitting on a shitload of it too.
They got to get rid of that shit. So we will gladly help y'all get rid of that.
Yeah.
But moving forward, this past week has been a long ass week for me.
Been a busy little DJ.
I've been busy as shit. So Wednesday night I had a gig at the Deuce, and then straight from there came home, packed, and headed out to an event in New York, in Soho for this clothing line. It's called 20
Soho Chaku.
So we got to go out there and do an event. Rudy DJ'd for a little bit, and then me and Double R kind of hopped on and did back to back. But
you actually mentioned his name on the podcast? I'm shocked.
Yeah. I mean, nobody knows what I'm talking about, so. Okay. We'll just leave it at that. But nah, so we go up there for the event, and it was dope. It's weird being in that position because I haven't really been around a lot of shit like that. I've just mainly been like here, small town, like I mean, San Antonio's a big city, but it's like very small town vibes. You don't really get an opportunity to do a lot of shit like that. So just being there in the room with like people, you're kind of in awe. And you're just like, for me, it's just like super grateful to be there. Yeah. Because, I mean, not many people get opportunities like that. And so for me to be able to, you know, go up there and do that shit and meet a lot of, you know, cool people and hang out and do all that shit. Mind you, man, we got done doing the event and we go to this hookah spot and we're there till probably like 1 in. And then right after that, we go to a club. Mind you, we got a flight at 7 in.
God damn. Actually, like, hookah's like big in New York though. Like that's like the,
I think so,
like the thing you do.
But yeah, Rudy was telling me, he was like, yeah, he's like, this is a spot that everybody meets up at, you know, and like before they go out. And so we went over there, did the hookah thing, and shit was cool. See, I tried to do it. I haven't done hookah in a minute. He was like, hey, you smoke hookah? I was like, yeah, you know, I fuck with it. And I took that first hit and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this. we ain't doing the hookah thing. I'm not in my 20s. No, I can't do it no more. I got baby lungs. So I was trying not to cough like a little bitch. But so we do that, and then we end up going up to this little club after the whole shit. And man, me and Double R probably got back to the room at like 4. Had a pack.
Yeah, I was about to say, you like walked in, packed your bag, and just head straight to the airport.
Yeah, straight to the airport. Got back here probably around like noon, and then I had a gig that night. So damn, it was just like a lot of prep and running around. So
I didn't know your flight was that early. I thought like they pushed it to like the afternoon or something like that.
Nah. Because I had to get back to do the gig down here on Friday. Yeah. So
that's crazy. It was a Thursday night. New York, the city that never sleeps. Is it going up on a Thursday night?
It is.
It's pretty packed.
The only thing that kind of sucked is it rained. So
it was raining?
Yeah, it rained hard.
That's crazy.
We're in the middle of a storm. Yeah. But I mean, for the man, New York is just like the vibe that I get when I'm out there. Like it's such a good feeling.
It's New York.
It's crazy. And then like a lot of people talk shit about like New Yorkers being rude, but they're not, man. Like a lot of the people that I met up there, like they've been like super cool. And I don't think it's a fact of them being like rude because they're just not good people. It's just like it's a hustler mind state.
I think it's the common New Yorker that is deemed rude, especially when you compare it to people from the South. Yeah. Who are like,
because everything down here, everything down here is kind of like lax.
But that's the difference between the East. What do they always say? Like, if you know you from the East, you know you can spot a New Yorker on the East Coast because they're all on the West Coast because they're always walking so fast. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And it's like when you get out to the West Coast, it's like the further west you get, the more like relaxed and chill everything is.
And I think that's what I love most about New York is just the pace.
Yeah, so it's always
because that's
the
me,
grind.
Because that's me down here.
Yeah.
It's like I'm constantly like trying to, hey, what's next? What are we doing? Like, let's, you know, make moves on this, this, and this. And people don't get that. And so they kind of look at me like, oh, you're crazy. I can't see how you do this. And that's all I've been hearing is, well, oh my God, you flew there and you did. I would just be so tired. And I'm just like, well, nigga, I got shit I got to do. Yeah. I'm like, I got shit I want to accomplish. And it's not going to happen by me just fucking waiting for, you know, people.
Exactly.
And so I got to make fucking moves. It's like, are you going to do this shit for me? Don't think so.
No.
So you sit there and you go home and watch Netflix and you chill all day and complain about why you don't have this, and this. And that's why, because you ain't out there fucking getting it. Yeah. Sorry. I ain't trying to be a dick, but that's just my mind state behind the thing. So every time I go to New York, it's just like that vibe there is like everybody's so like on go. Yeah. And it's cool. So I think that's why people think that they're rude, because it's just like them niggas ain't holding the door open for you. And if they are holding it, you better walk through that shit quick. Because if not, they letting that shit go.
I'll be real, that's kind of rude right there.
What?
That's kind of rude, not holding the door.
I don't think it's rude. Not in that, because you got so many people up there.
But no. And that's what I'm saying. But also back to the mentality of like, why you got to hold the door? Like, we all going places. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for you. Or it's like, fuck, man, I was thinking about something else that I heard from like a New Yorker on like a show, and he was like saying like someone held the door for him and they didn't say anything. He held the door for someone and didn't say something. He was like, hey, you're welcome. Like the other person like turned around and was like, hey, fuck you. It's like, thank you though, fuck you, and just kept walking and shit. And he's just like, yeah, that's how life is growing up in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they just ain't got time for that shit. You got to go somewhere else. You know?
I would rather this shit go off like that. And then that too, I feel like that makes you a little bit less sensitive.
Yeah.
And you don't get so booty hurt. That's why you got so many Karens down here, because nobody ever told them to fuck off.
I'm saying, if you've had everything handed to you, you're in an environment where you're a big fish in a small pond, then you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying, the first instance of somebody just like, nah, fuck you, do it yourself, is like, it's a disruptor to somebody. They fucking
taken back, like,
exactly.
I cannot believe.
You kidding me?
Why would he say that?
That's crazy. But yeah, man, that's dope as shit, bro. I'm still trying to get out to New York. I've not been yet. It's like I said, we had something in plan to go this winter, but it's because I want to go. I wanted to go when it's cold outside, but then after snowpocalypse down here, I was like, you know what? I probably don't need to go when it's cold outside. Yeah, I'd rather go like in the fall or something. So,
man, New York is definitely. I would love to spend more time out there and get out there and do some more shit. So, I mean, I got a couple of friends out there too. I don't know if you remember Carl from Randolph.
It sounds familiar.
But he was out there, and he actually came to the event.
I think I saw him post your shit.
We got to hang out for a little bit, so that was cool.
Want to do like a rooftop podcast? That'd be dope.
That shit would be crazy.
NYC rooftop.
Hell yeah.
And I'm still bucket list. I've always wanted to. I know everyone I've ever told this to who's from New York or been there always says it's overrated. But I still want to do New Year's Eve in New York.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ever since I was a kid and I watched, like, 99 to 2000 and shit, like, it just looked insane. It looked insane, and I was just like, I got to do that sometime in my life.
Yeah, at least one time.
So, that'd be dope. But, yeah, man, that's good, fool. It's great to see you moving like that and shit, and hopefully we get the trickle-down effect, and it helps with the podcast, too, and shit. Yeah. Because we know. It's got to look at it like it's a business now. Like, that's why I was trying to get all this shit cracking with like the shirts and getting more eyes on the pod, because like, I mean, I feel like the product has been refined as well as we can make it. We just got to get more viewers. Yeah. And that's my thing. So that's why I'm always just like, I'm looking for opportunities wherever I can, even if it is like getting service, and then hey, on the back end, yo, can you post our pod? Yeah. Of us wearing your shirt or something like that. That'd be great. Things like that. I just want to get more eyes on us in different areas around the world. Yeah.
Like I said, too, like just being in this position and being able to do half the things I've been able to do in the past month. Like, I'm grateful that people even consider, you know what I'm saying? Versus, you know.
I mean, think about it. Look at your peer group. Look at your peer group in this area. There are a lot of DJs with big names in this area who have not done who've been in the business, who've been doing it for years now, and have not done what you've done in the last month. That's crazy. That's pretty fucking crazy.
That's a wild way to look at it.
You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, that's coming from you. You're like on the outside, kind of seeing everything. So
like that's crazy as shit to think about that. And it shows you, like, if you stay stuck in that mentality, if you stay angry at other people, burning bridges and shit like that, it's always going to come back to fuck you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And ever since you started being a DJ, you were always completely like opposite of that. Like, you kept, even when you got fired, you still kept it cordial.
Yeah, man. You know like I try to big up everybody that's doing shit. I don't feel like there's no point in talking shit about somebody doing the same thing as me. Yeah. And I feel like that's the main thing. It's like, nigga, I don't care about your skill level. Like, if you have a residency and you probably heard me say this before, but if you have a residency and you can hold shit down and you have like a fan group, like, I really don't care how well you mix. I mean, because at the end of the day, it's preference on my end. It's just like, okay, I wouldn't do things that way, but like, this nigga's getting his money. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So, I mean, why would I be mad at somebody making a living? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, they never done nothing to me personally. And I don't have I hear so many people talk shit, and I'm just like, what's the point?
And unfortunately, that's what the thing that sucks about our hometown of San Antonio is, like, I feel like that's the way it is for everything.
Yeah, it's
for a lot of shit. Like, it's always just people
like drag.
Yeah, like smiling in your face and then hating on you behind your back all the time.
Yeah,
and shit.
And I'm cool on that. I know a couple of people that they do that shit. They'll pop up to gigs and they do the whole like, "Hey, what's up, man? Like, I see you're doing this," and it's like I cool, like, y'all seen, but don't turn around and do no fake shit.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. I mean, you're gonna, regardless, you're gonna do it. If somebody doesn't like me, I don't see why they wouldn't like me. I don't really do anything. I'm just like in my own little world. And then every time like I see somebody post some shit, if I fuck with it, like I'll repost it. And I'm just like, cause I have my people that come out and see me, and I fucking appreciate y'all. And then it's just like you know me, you see me often. Like I don't want you to come and see me the whole time. There's plenty of other DJs out here in San Antonio that are dope. So like sometimes I haven't lately, but I used to back in the day. Any DJ that was playing on the same nights that I was playing, I'd be like, hey, you know, if you're not here at this spot, go to this spot. This DJ's playing here. Like they're cool. You know, go vibe out with them for a little bit, or like if you get a chance, you know, stop by and see some other shit, experience some different shit. So I always try to big up like everybody around me, just because I know like when I first started, I didn't really have a lot of niggas that was doing that shit for me.
No, that's
like
the thing.
Niggas are just kind of like, oh, who's this new guy? Like fuck this dude.
It's like there's a lot of industries that have that, like the gatekeeper mentality. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like it's stupid to me, because it's just like, why? So because you had to go through the gatekeepers when you were up and coming, you decided to do the same thing and make it harder for the next nigga who's up and coming and shit like that. Yeah. And it's like that's how you end up losing all these great talents who just never get the eye on them because
they get burned, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And honestly, like at the beginning of my career, like doing it, I guess I can call it a career now. I'm still building it. I'm still developing it. But it's just like when I first started out, is like I would constantly ask other like, yo, like, so how do I do this? How do I do that? Because nothing was really taught to me. It was just like, hey, you know how to do this? Try this. Yeah. And I was like, all right, cool. And then so when it got into like me, you know, wanting to learn how to scratch and shit, it's like, yeah, I can watch YouTube videos and do all that bullshit, but I'd rather have, like, we have DJs in the city, like fucking amazing turntablists and just amazing people that know how to fucking rock parties and do all that shit. And it's just like you reach out to these people, and you know, some people are receptive to it, and they'll give you some tips and shit like that. I ain't saying give me the.
Some people just ain't got no fucking time for it.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm at a point. I'm not saying, you know, give me the game, nigga. But it's just like I have young DJs that come up to me and they ask me like, hey, you know, how do you do this? And I, you know, I'll show them a little bit. And honestly, I tell them, I'm like, yo, it's all preference. It's all based off of like what you want to do and like what kind of shit you're going for. Yeah. It's like, cause for me, it's like I'm not like a crazy like rah like party all hard DJ like fucking like
let's
doing
fucking lose it.
I can do the shit if I really wanted to, and that's where my heart was at, but it's just not. Yeah. But you know, whatever. So I just, you know, big up the people around you, cause at the end of the day, it's like you're gonna be in a position where you may or may not need some people in your corner, and you know, that one person that you helped out, maybe you'll remember like, yo, this nigga like back in the day used to do all kinds of dope shit.
Dude, that's my nigga Chaku, man. Yeah. He put me on, dog.
So
you know what I'm saying?
I just like helping people out. Honestly,
it's
that's just like
Here's
my
the
personality.
Thing, like I don't understand the gatekeeper mentality, because it's like, to me, it's like, wouldn't you get more respect looking over the game and seeing like more motherfuckers that you like helped out, bigging you up and shit like that? Like, yo, man, I wouldn't be nowhere if it wasn't for Chaku. If you didn't like answer when I was getting in the game and shit, like that seems more rewarding than like, nah, fuck you, nigga. You gotta learn it the hard way. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like the whole Mortal Kombat thing back in the day when niggas knew fatalities, and you be like, yo, how you do that? And they be like, oh man, I can't tell you. Yeah, and it's like, man, fuck you.
Holding on to the game genie and shit.
Oh, bitch ass niggas keeping the fatalities from the youngins. Can't believe that shit.
It's crazy to me too. Now it's like I'm at a point in my my DJ career where like I have people come up to me and they're like, yo, like I remember when you used to play over here, and like I had one kid, I seen him at Torchy's, and he's like, bro, he's like, you're one of my favorite DJs. And I got fucking nervous.
That's crazy.
Like I walked up, he's like, oh, are you the nunchuck guy? And I was like,
I remember I was with you when that happened one time. Where were we at? It was over there. Were we at Oasis, or it was the bar next to it, like
502?
Yeah, 502. And that drunk dude was just at the table with him. He's like, yo,
oh yeah,
oh man, are you Chaku? are you DJ Nutshot? Like he was getting fucking wild and just asking for your help.
I kept looking at you. I was like,
I didn't know what to do. I was
like, I don't know what to say, nigga.
I was like, I guess this happens all the time, you know?
Almost pulled the toucan salmon shit. Follow your nose. Like, like, I don't know what to tell you, nigga. Yo. Shit.
Oh my God.
But with that being said, to everybody out there that rocks with me and supports me, I fucking appreciate it. And to everybody that I'm surrounded with now and all the great things that I've been doing, thank you.
Yes, please.
I appreciate you.
Support his podcast also.
And the podcast too, if you fuck with it.
We really appreciate that. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Share it, like it, send it to a friend, you know, do what you got to do.
Yeah, you know, tag it, all that good shit.
All that good shit. Add it to the collection. But on to a less fortunate note.
The less
we got to talk about this shitty ass movie Malignant.
Thank you. I'm so glad you watched this shit.
We got to talk about this pile of shit movie, man. Like, oh my God.
I didn't want to give you too much last time we talked about it because I didn't want you to like formulate your opinion based off of what I thought about it. But now that we both know this movie is a piece of shit.
Oh, I'm like, I had said it also. Originally, when the trailers first started showing, I was like, hey, babe, let's go see that. Like, I had told my girl, like, yo, let's go see that movie. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to the theaters and see it. And then, like, luckily, one of her friends, like, posted, like, a review and was just like, I laughed my ass off the whole movie. It was the worst movie I've ever fucking seen. Don't go see it. And, like, my girl told it to me, and I was like, all right, that's why we got HBO Max then. Like, we ain't got to waste some money.
I almost did, too. I seen it on HBO Max, and I was like, no, I'm gonna go to the theaters and see this one just because I haven't seen a scary movie in a while. Like, and then so finally I was like, fuck it, let me just watch it. So I watched it here, and I fell asleep like halfway through. Then when I woke up, like all this weird shit was going on.
It was incredibly long for how trash it was.
For real,
it did not mean
just like the middle part. I was like, fuck, like, this shit's taking forever.
I think we were like 30 minutes in, and I paused it, and it still had like a minute and 50 minutes left. I was like an hour 50. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like holy shit. I thought we were like getting somewhere. This is bullshit.
They could have cut a lot of that shit
out. Yeah. Just I mean, we might give spoilers.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely. I mean, if you get mad about us spoiling this shit, then you shouldn't like shitty movies. So you should step your movie game up.
So here's the thing that I noticed it at the end of the movie when it ended, and I was just like, oh fuck! Had I paid more attention, I would have saved myself the time. But my girl, basically, she guessed the plot of the movie probably 20 minutes into it. Yeah. She was like, yeah, it's a Siamese twin, and they removed them. And I was just like, what? She was like, yeah, I think it's a Siamese twin. I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. But my thing is like, there's this edit, not an edit, but it's like a remix of this song from one of my favorite movies. It's called Fight Club. Have you ever seen Fight Club? Yeah. You know, like the plot of it and everything. Mm-hmm. And so, like, at the end of the movie, they're playing this song from this band called the Pixies called Where's My Mind? Yeah. In Malignant, there's, like, this techno remix of it playing. Oh, shit. That's what that is. And had I picked that up, because the first time when the movie started, I was like, man, who scored this movie? This shit is awful. And then, like, later on when it plays again in the movie, I was like, is that the Pixies? And I didn't even think about it. But had I thought about it, I would have known, like, oh. It's like, okay, I get it. It's like a play on Fight Club, but instead of being, like, interesting like Fight Club is, it's completely uninteresting. Piece of shit. Like, yeah, we're going to cut off your evil Siamese twin's arms and force his head into your fucking skull cavity. Like, that's really going to save you. Like, nigga, like, cut that shit out. Like, why didn't you just cut that? I don't know. And then that first part, like whenever they show it behind the curtain, you can't really tell what it is, but it just has these little fucking arms. You can tell it's a fucking puppet. Wait, it's just a terrible looking puppet. And you're just like, what the fuck? I like when the little nigga's arms is waving out. Yeah, just little midget fucking arms and shit. I was just like, okay. Crazy. So like, my one thing is like, I could explain the whole movie except the beginning. Like, how does the husband see like this shadow creature coming after him? So what it was her the whole time. Like, it made no sense to me. Because I see how they tried to do it. They tried to make it seem like she didn't know what the fuck was going on. Well, of course she didn't know what the fuck was going on. Because whenever he hit her head into the wall, yeah, that's when fucking Gabriel came out and was fucking
twisting his shit up to. So yeah, and then she snuck downstairs, all fucking weird like, and murked the husband or whatever. And I don't know. It was a shitty movie. So if you like shitty movies, go ahead and watch that, because that movie was straight garbage.
If you like horror movies, I guess you gotta do your due diligence.
It looked like a fucking like a super villain movie.
Yeah,
like they were trying to like make this nigga part of like the Marvel like DC universe. You know what I'm saying? Like how the nigga was standing on top of the shit in the police station.
Yo, when that nigga murked the whole police office, the whole police department,
the whole police station.
I thought it was funny because it was like, yo, you just got chased by one cop and that cop held his ground, but now you in a police station murking the whole fucking department. Yeah, like, yo, what the fuck?
He's wiping out everybody, and then all them bitches in the cell.
Yeah,
he fucked everybody up.
Fucking killed them all. So unfortunately, I have experience in the holding cell. And I looked over at my girl and I was just like, I gotta tell you straight up, the holding cell is nowhere near that aggressive. Like, yeah. I was like, it's not that aggressive.
I think niggas just being there sad.
Like, yeah, a lot of like they're sad. There's somebody who's probably throwing up or shitting in the fucking metal toilet. But most of the time, y'all are just bonding. Y'all are just like, what are you in here for?
Is it like in Atlanta? That scene in Atlanta?
Not quite. Because I don't think that there's no holding room like that. It's a cell. You know what I'm saying? It's a cell with like bench, like a concrete bench on the wall. Then in the corner is the one toilet that also has the water fountain on top of it. So I mean, unless you want to taste shitty water, you're gonna just be thirsty the whole time you're in there. And it's just a slow process that you got to sit through before someone can come bail you out and everything.
My favorite shit is that scene in Atlanta. It's like, nigga, you gay. So you was fucking booty holes on the outside.
But it's nowhere near that aggressive. Nobody's like coming up to you and mugging you and just fucking you up just to fuck you. Like, but that's neither here nor there. My criminal history.
And it was funny like how cheesy the females were that like came with like, bitch, you got a problem?
Yeah.
Like nobody's fucking doing that.
They just like seeked her out. Just like,
yeah. It's like out of all the women in that cell, like you just go straight up to her.
Like, this bitch doesn't deserve to be in here. Let's kick her ass.
Can we make this a rule like in movies? Can y'all stop doing this shit with like the holding cell, like making it seem like it's a fucking fight in there? Like, you got, as soon as I get to the holding cell, I got to fight for my life.
I'm gonna fuck you up when I get to the holding cell.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. But yeah, so don't go see Malignant, and if you do, then we told you so.
What's your you got a rating for it?
-10.
God damn. I didn't think you'd go -10. I'll go a 4 out of 10.
It wasn't good at all.
It's just it's a shitty movie.
I can usually find something like good in a movie and be like, okay, you know, like I get the creative direction of this shit.
Yeah.
But this is just like, I feel like James Wan just got bored and was like, man, let's just make a movie about this Siamese twin that's fucking everybody up.
Yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, so because the camera work, okay, I'll give you that. The camera work was
good.
It was like Aquaman. He's just following this nigga around, like doing cartwheels and shit, chopping up everybody in the police station. So, yeah.
Here's the funny thing. I think, like, he never had, like, a real style before. You know what I'm saying? Like, you only knew James Wan for the Conjuring movies, so I guess that would be the style. But it's like that whole camera technique. Mm-hmm. It wasn't a thing for him until
Aquaman.
Yeah, and now it's like, I hope it's not going to be in every fucking movie from here on out.
Like that fight scene in the beginning of Aquaman where the mom was fighting all the people from Atlantis or whatever.
Yeah.
That's how the whole movie looked. Every time like there was a sequence with the Gabriel fucking everybody up.
Yeah.
Like the camera would do all this like crazy shit and like flips, and then they would go to like a fucking aerial shot and this nigga's doing cartwheels. Like,
another part that had me laughing was when the sister decided to drive out of her way to an abandoned insane asylum in the middle of nowhere to look for files for her sister. And I was like, who does this in a what? Who's doing this? Because like, who the fuck decides I'm gonna go to an abandoned insane asylum by myself to find files for my sister? Like, no one does that at night, mind you.
I'm bringing a group.
Yeah, like, it was stupid. It was basically like setting her up to get fucked up until you like realize why she doesn't. And it's just like, what the fuck? Like, who does that? The thing that irritated me, like, I know horror movies are notorious for people doing stupid shit in them. But in that movie, it seemed like they were going OD on
They were
it.
like, what's the stupidest shit
Like,
we can do?
Like, they were just doing the dumbest fucking shit they could do in that movie. And I was just like, what the? I can't even believe this. Because it's so dumb. Like, you people just don't want to die. You don't want to live. You just want to die with how dumb you're being.
You know the type of people that do that shit? It's people that hang out of sunroofs. And you know who hangs out of sunroofs? White folks. Sorry, white people. Y'all just like doing dumb shit sometimes. Oh, what's that over there? Let me go check.
God damn. What was that noise? That sounded like a beast.
That sounds like a monster. What is that?
I'll be right back, honey.
Next thing you know, this nigga's like chopped up, tied to the gate in the front of the house and shit. Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, definitely unimpressed.
Nah, not a good movie. But unimpressed. I was unimpressed by that. And then so I put that topic down because I did my little routine grocery shopping. You know, I'm a domesticated Negro now. I'm off the market. It's gonna be a year in December. But you know, I always routinely thank you. I got to keep the cabinets full at the crib since I work from home. So I'm like, all right, let me go get some shit that I need. And I went to HEB and I was like walking aisles and like, I don't know if you're like me. I go through phases on cereal. Like I'll do like 3 months where I'm like, yeah, I'm all about cereal for breakfast. And then like, I won't eat it again for like 6 months.
Yeah.
And I won't desire it for like 6 months. And so like, I'm about to be in a cereal phase. Like I was walking the aisles and I saw a cereal that I really wanted and I was just like, okay, all right, what's popping with it. Now the cereal that I got, HEB, it's HEB branded and it's the cinnamon roll cereal. It's like big fucking cinnamon rolls and shit. And I was just like, the box was calling my name. I was like, fuck.
The boxes be getting you sometimes.
I was like, fuck, I gotta get that. And I was like, whatever. So I grabbed that. I grabbed the Frosted Flakes for my girl. I get back to the crib. I pour me a bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Big ass bowl.
And I took a bite and I was highly unimpressed. I was quite devastated at how trash it was. It really wasn't trash. It wasn't as good as it could have been. Like it didn't have like the cinnamon flavor.
You just had that like thought in your head. You looked at it and you were like, damn, I bet you this shit's gonna be good.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, yo, that's gonna be fucking fire.
And then as soon as you start eating,
I know
like,
it is.
What is going on?
And you know what makes it worse? Like it didn't have the right how do I say this? Like texture for it. Like the crunch. It was too hard, but it wasn't stale. Like every bite I took, I felt like my teeth were gonna fucking break and how hard it is. And I'm just like, why the fuck is this cereal so hard? This makes no sense. Like it's like any other cereal you bite into it breaks down perfectly.
Crunchy. It's like
yeah, this shit I was like, oh, and I was like, god damn, that fucking hurts.
What's this, Jawbreakers?
Like what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And it was like I had to like let it sit in milk for like 5 minutes before I can eat it. I was just like,
you just like leave it on the counter, come back.
I was like, this is unbelievable. And then when you take a bite after it sits in milk, it just doesn't taste good no more. And I'm just like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like, thanks a lot, HEB. This is the most horseshit fucking cereal you've ever put out. And so like I was like thinking, I was like, has there ever been anything like that's happened to you where like you saw something, you're like, man, that's gonna be good. And then you got it and you're like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, it happens often because I like trying different shit. I like trying a lot of different things. For cereals, I wouldn't say it was as bad as your experience, but I did get the oatmeal cream pie cereal.
Oh,
it wasn't bad. It was just like, oh, okay. Like, oh, okay, it's cool. Like the box is cool, like nostalgic. It just tastes like regular ass cereal. But,
yeah.
Okay. So, and then like for me, the cereals I've been eating recently, I've been just eating like Raisin Bran Crunch. I like Raisin Bran. Fuck y'all. So
old ass nigga.
Y'all can kiss my ass. I've always liked Raisin Bran since I was a kid.
Good fiber. Get them
like,
bowels moving.
My friends would see me eat fucking Raisin Bran. They're like, ew, why do you eat that? That's gross. I'm like, fuck y'all, man. Go home and eat your own damn cereal then. You ain't coming to my sleepover no more, bastards.
Waking up in the morning happy for some Captain Crunch and this nigga breaks out Raisin Bran.
Like, y'all want some Raisin Bran? My friend's like, yo, fuck off.
Yo, what the fuck?
Where the Captain Crunch at, nigga? Crunch berries.
With the Fruit Loops, cuz.
Yeah, so I've been on that shit, like that Honey Nut Cheerios. That's my shit.
Word.
haven't really tried any like crazy cereals besides the oatmeal cream pie one. But if I do get crazy with it, I'll get Cocoa Pebbles, I'll get Fruity Pebbles, Apple Jacks. Yeah, I fucking love Apple Jacks.
I love them too, but I feel like you can't get them nowhere. Or is it just me not looking for them?
I don't like the new Tricks.
I didn't know they made a new Tricks.
Well, they like changed it up. It's not the same as it used to be.
Damn.
And then I haven't had Lucky Charms in forever. Captain Crunch, of course, the Crunch Berries. The All Berries is amazing, but the roof of my mouth is just in shambles afterwards. You go to eat anything else, you're like, fuck. Oh, yeah, I ate Captain Crunch.
Roof of your mouth looking like Baghdad No 3.
It's just fucked up. Roof of your mouth be... And then, like, that's the thing, too. Whenever you get Captain Crunch, you can't just eat one bowl.
Oh, no, I got to double up.
Yeah, the Crunch Berries. You can't just eat one bowl.
I'm doubling up twice, doggy.
And then now they got the Count Chocula coming back, and then the Boo Berry.
Wow.
I seen Boo Berry the other day when I was grocery shopping, but
here's the thing, this might be blasphemy. I'm not a big chocolate cereal guy. I like them, but I'm not like, yeah, give me the what's it called?
Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah, give me the Cocoa Pebbles or the Cocoa Puffs. Like,
man, Cocoa Puffs was my shit back in the day. My mom used to get mad because she would buy boxes, and I would eat that whole fucking box, and she'd be like, "What'd I tell you?" I get my ass whooped over some Cocoa
I used to
Puffs.
eat like I'd eat my 2 bowls for breakfast, and then like after I come inside from playing, I'd like just reach my hand in the box for like a snack. You know what I'm saying? Just like eat them like that.
Fucking pour it in your hand.
And then in the morning, I'll eat 2 more bowls and the box is gone now. Yeah. So I'm just like, fuck, there go all the Captain Crunch. I'm sorry. My bad.
So one thing I always thought was crazy. So you know how like they say like portions, like what's one serving for cereal? Mm-hmm. I had no fucking idea that the little, and I mean I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please let me know. But from my understanding is like, remember the little portions we get in school?
Yeah.
That's like one portion, and that shit is small. That's like a handful.
Part of a balanced breakfast.
But I guess that's just like the amount of cereal you're supposed to eat. Yeah. I'm like, fuck that. I need a big ass bowl, which is a shitload of milk.
That's like if you look at like when like Oreos, chips, and all that. If you look at like Oreos, I think it's only 2 Oreos as a serving.
Is a serving? Fuck
so it's just like, you kidding me?
I
like,
eat a whole pack of Oreos.
Yeah, I do a line, homie. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Pull the whole shit out.
Yeah, I get it popping, G.
Like, damn, nigga, you ate the whole row?
Yeah.
Like, fuck yeah,
I left you guys rows too. You know?
Yeah.
But it's just, I think it's crazy how like small a serving is. Technically,
we're just all fucking gluttonous.
That too. We're America. Like, we saw the European soda can and we're like, nah, fuck that. Add a couple more ounces to it.
They got fucking like tall boy soda cans.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, who needs that much soda?
Oh, I know who used to drink those. I'm not gonna mention them, but yeah, I know who used to drink those. I forgot.
Man, I had a friend that used to get fucking the 2 liters of Mountain Dew.
Ooh.
And that nigga would just drink that shit. I'm like, you fucking crazy. I like sip on it. I pour me a cup here and there, but this nigga just drink straight from the bottle.
I'm the same way I am with cereal is the same way I am with soda. Like, I'll go through a phase for like probably a month where I'm like, yeah, I gotta get sodas, and then I won't touch a soda for like 8 months unless it's like a mixer in my drink.
Same
you know
way.
what I'm saying? But it's like when I drink sodas, I like binge. Like, I'm just like, fuck, I need another Dr. Pepper.
See, I don't go to ham. The only time I really like get sodas is like my family's having a cookout.
Yeah.
And then they got a bunch of sodas and this shit. And I'm like, yeah, I'll take a Shasta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Shasta. You know what was my shit when I was younger? My parents used to get the Hill Country Fair brand.
Yeah.
And they had a pineapple soda.
Yo,
I used to smash
that. People be sleeping on them shits.
I used to smash
good.
That.
Yeah.
I'd like fucking... And just like,
you'd be like 3 or 4 in,
down that motherfucker, and just get another one and go back outside. Like,
you're just fucking sweating outside, running with your friends.
Yeah.
Like, why do I got so much energy?
My side's starting to hurt. But let's go.
Yeah, for sodas, like for me, sodas, I'll do I have some times where like I'll be at home and I'll just be chilling. I'll be like, damn, I really want like a Dr. Pepper. And I'll go to the corner store and I'll grab one. But I don't keep shit like that at the crib.
That's the same thing with me. It's out of sight, out of mind. As long as it's not in the crib, I won't crave it.
Yeah.
So it took me years to realize that, but I was just like, I just can't buy it. If I don't buy the full 12-pack of sodas, then I'm not going to drink sodas. And so then I have to talk myself into, I really want a soda. I guess I got to go to the store, you know what I'm saying? And like actually get out of the house to get the one.
Every once in a blue moon, I'll crave like an ocean water from Sonic.
Yeah.
And I have to make a Sonic run and do that and get some mozzarella sticks.
Is there a Sonic over here?
I don't think there is.
There isn't there?
I seen a Dairy Queen though.
Yeah, it's a DQ, but yeah, I think the
Sonic.
nearest one might be like West Ave or something.
Probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes, give me a little ocean water, some mozzarella sticks, maybe a corn dog, call it a night.
Shit, that's crazy. I've done that though. In my old place, I was right across the street from a Sonic, and I'm not even gonna lie, like it'd be like midnight, and I'm like, man, let me just
slide by there.
Let me just hit Sonic real quick. I just want some mozzarella sticks.
And then you don't expect, like I did that shit last time. I went to Sonic, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna get some mozzarella sticks, a little ocean water, I'll be straight. I left with like a fucking a Sonic blast and all kinds of shit. I was like, damn, I did not need I ate all of it, but I did not need all that shit.
It's because they like hit you with the deals and shit, and it's just like, man, let me get a mozzarella stick. Would you like to add fries with that for like 50 cents? I was like, fuck it.
Fuck it, I'm splurging tonight.
Yeah, fuck it. Let me get some jalapeno poppers too.
And what fucks me up is like the ads be switching.
Yeah.
Like in the middle. And I'll be looking, I'm like, oh shit, that looks good too. Next thing you know, I got a whole fucking feast in my goddamn car, and it's just me. The lady comes up, she's like, God damn, is nobody else? I just gotta say, like, I'm taking it home to somebody.
You said feast in the car. I was thinking about this the other day because the new gym that I go to, there's no TVs on the treadmills, so I'm like looking out the window, and there's like a Domino's across the parking lot. And I saw this woman go and get a pizza and sit in her car and eat that shit. And I was like thinking, like, damn, what's the fattest thing I've done in my car? Like, I was like, I can't even think, but I think it's probably like eating hot wings on my whip or something like that. That's probably like the fattest fucking thing I've ever done. Like, I went to Wingstop before. I know I've done it before, and just got like a 10-piece combo and smashed that shit in my car.
I've done a lot of fat nigga shit in my car. I can't lie.
And I was just thinking, I was just like, damn. Like,
especially me being on like the road all the time. Yeah, I've done.
That's when I did it, when I was doing the commuting back and forth to Austin. But it's just like, I can honestly say I've not consumed a pizza.
Yeah, I can't say a whole
sitting
pizza
in my car. But I saw her get out. They obviously knew her at Domino's because she wasn't inside long. Like, she like turned the corner and then came back out with her pizza.
Yeah.
And then she was in the parking lot for like 20 minutes. And then like when I was leaving the gym, she drove by me and I saw like the pizza box open. I was like, God damn, lady.
I say the fattest thing I've done more recently is I went to Panda Express. And I'm like 15 minutes from my house when I go to the Panda Express, right? Nigga, I'm driving and I'm fucking eating. I ate the whole Panda Express before I got back to the crib.
God.
Fortune cookie and all.
Are you a driving and eater? A driving and eater?
You know what? I hate to say it, but I am. That's the most dangerous shit.
It is.
Especially if you try to eat chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
That's the most dangerous shit.
If it's a simple item like fries or nuggets, which unfortunately, I got to try and maneuver my dip somewhere.
That's a little bit easier.
Like something like that. But other than that, I try not to eat while driving. Like, I like to just find a nice little spot somewhere and just bust it open.
What fucks me up is most of the time I'm in like a rush.
Yeah.
And so like I went to Salada the other day. I'm fucking eating a salad and driving. Like, yeah, like with my knee and shit. Mind you, this is on fucking 410. I'm going like 70.
God damn.
Eating a salad, dropping fucking turkey in between my seats.
It turns out DJ Chaku's toxicology report came back. He was not drunk, but it turns out he was eating a salad at the time of the accident.
Could you imagine? My parents would be pissed. They're like, this nigga died eating a salad in the car.
God damn.
They'd show up to my funeral like, you dumbass.
Stupid motherfucker.
Stupid.
Oh,
man.
That's why you got to pull over.
Yeah, I got to stop eating in my car like that because I think the last thing I ate that was difficult to eat while I was driving was a fucking sushi burrito. That shit is...
Excuse me?
Yeah.
A sushi burrito?
A sushi burrito.
God damn, bro.
I just be on the go, man. I'm sorry. You know, one thing that's kind of saved me from doing that is doing this whole. I've been ordering a lot of shit from Uber Eats.
Yeah.
They've been getting my money for sure.
We should start asking them for a sponsor. How much you be ordering from them?
For real, I looked up my just my history from like the past month and how much I've ordered from them. I'm like, fuck, like nigga, that's a bill.
Nick, hey, can you cook?
I can cook. That's the thing.
Like that's what I've been meaning to ask you because every time I come over, you always ordering something else. I'm just like, nigga, like cook something.
I can cook. I know how to cook, but it's just like I never really have time. Like when I got back today. Yeah. I was just like, as soon as I got back, like I had to hop in the shower real quick, and then you was already at the door, so I was like, fuck. And then as soon as we got done doing all this, fucking set up and started doing the pod. So
yeah, gotta get it in, gotta get it cracking.
So that's why I just do the Uber Eats, and them niggas come to the door, and I'm like, thank you. You forgot my drink.
Appreciate it.
We'll take it off. And then I'm over here fucking throw it all dry.
I will tell you this: the food delivery service has gotten a lot better than it did when I was last in my last apartment back in like 2016. Because I remember there was no Uber Eats at that time. The only place was Grubhub, and like Grubhub they tax the fuck out of you, dog.
See, somebody was telling me to use something else because I've been using Uber Eats, and Uber Eats is like running it up.
There's Uber Eats, there's Postmates.
Postmates.
Yeah, Postmates ain't bad. DoorDash. Of course, but I've always heard like bad shit about DoorDash. Like people like always saying like, "Damn, my food got eaten." Yeah, motherfucker, drink my drink.
Yeah. You know, I'd be mad as shit. Yeah, I would never know, but I'd be mad as shit if like some nigga just took one of my fries, like they just in the whip. Like
well, the restaurant, technically, normally they staple the bag. Yeah. If it's like a food service person's going to pick it up.
These niggas is smart. They probably just got a stapler in the whip.
Gotta bring the stapler.
Yeah. They got stickers. What was the one? I seen a video where this dude had like stickers from spots. And he would just like put it back he would eat like whatever in the bag and he would just put the sticker back on the shit and just drop it off. And then people were like complaining, oh, we didn't get this. It's like, well, we put it in the bag. And it's like, well, I guess the delivery dude just got to it first. But that's crazy because you have no idea. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how do you really know if either the place got it or the place forgot it or the dude ate it? So
I don't know. They can always just blame it on the restaurant because they know you can just get the refund real quick or whatnot.
Get a new apple pie or whatever the fuck.
Meanwhile, homeboy is like licking his fingers.
He's just like, man, that shit was
a great ass bacon cheeseburger, good. You know?
Like, yeah, we didn't get our bacon cheeseburger. Oh shit, you got bacon on a shirt and shit. But
yo, this makes no sense.
There was just a dead body back there,
with crabs all over it, and then her car is empty and completely clean. Get the fuck out of here! This movie, yeah.
That killer was moving with a quickness.
I never got that as a kid when I saw this movie. Like, nah, ain't no fucking way he cleaned that shit up that fast. He had like a 5-minute window.
Not even that.
Probably even less. And then he scooped up all them fucking crabs too. Like, get the fuck out of here.
He's all taking them out the trunk like,
you pinch me. The fuck, man. This movie wild, bro.
Man, the shit that was wearing back in the 90s.
Yeah, Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yo.
One of my original crushes.
Where's shit? Her and Nev Campbell.
Oh, yeah.
Good God. What are you waiting for? She's all spinning around. Oh, Jennifer, if you're out there.
I love you still.
We still love you.
I think I just saw something like she had a third kid, and I was like, I still love her.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Is that
Snuff with the cast too?
That telegraph punch.
Yeah.
What happened to Ryan? What's his name? Felipe?
He did. You remember that movie Shooter? With Mark Wahlberg.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, they did a TV show, and he was in it.
What about Freddie?
I think he's like a writer. No, like a writer in Hollywood.
Fucking nerd.
Mm.
Nah.
I think he like writes for like a lot of the Disney Plus like Star Wars shows and shit.
Damn, that's pretty dope.
Yeah. But he is a super nerd. I heard him on a podcast. Yeah.
Dang.
What's the original cast? What are you waiting for?
That's like the funniest shit. I remember like because when these came out, like Scary Movie would come out.
Yeah, it came out right after. And Scary Movie was just
clown taking shit. Yeah. Man, I missed that shit. And then they started doing all the stupid ass ones.
Oh, that's after they got rid of the Wayans Bros.
Yeah.
They cut them out of the film, and then that's when the rest of the series just took off, and it just got worse every
it was horrible after that.
I will say this to this day, because I keep seeing it always pops up on Twitter, like the scene in Scary Movie 2 where like she's running from where what's her name?
Oh, Brenda.
Yeah, she's like trying to call for help while the skeleton thing's coming. Like that shit always pops up on Twitter and like, yo, how did I not know Scary Movie 2 was so good? It's like, yo, y'all really that young? Yeah. And it's like I gotta think, it's like, damn, y'all weren't around when the original Scary Movies came out. Like
they seen the ones with like Kevin Hart.
Like all the trash ones. Yeah. Like they probably had like 1 or 2 good scenes in them, but
the whole shit wasn't good.
Yeah,
like the first one and the second one were fucking amazing.
At Scary Movie 2, when it's like, why we always gotta split up? We should stay in groups and shit. And he's like, all right, you 3 come with me, and he pulls the white people. And it's like, we gonna die, man. This bullshit. That shit used to kill me when I was a kid.
I think my parents took me to see that shit.
I saw the first 2 in theaters with my family,
and I don't think they knew what they were getting into. Nah, when we went to go see that.
We just knew it was rated R comedy, because we were just like, let's go laugh. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But we used to quote that shit at school, and that shit, man. Man, the Wayans brothers should come back out. Well, they did the haunted house shit, but that just wasn't as good.
It's just it's never, it can never like recapture what they did. And then of course you got like Damon Wayans Jr. out there and the other Wayans. There's like that 3rd generation of Wayans, and it's just like, I don't know. They're not as funny as they did.
The Wayans, there's more.
Yeah, as I say that, I've been rewatching the Wayans Bros on HBO Max.
Oh, it's on there?
Yeah. They got all 5 seasons of it.
Damn, I'm gonna have to watch that shit.
It's pretty fucking funny.
You know, I've been watching The Nanny.
Yeah. Friend.
That's my shit right now.
That's crazy, man. I used to watch that like on and off. I'm actually hyped because this week, October 1st, Seinfeld comes to Netflix.
Damn.
So
see, I never watched Seinfeld, so I'm gonna have to get up on that.
Here's your chance.
Here's my chance.
It was on Hulu for like the last 7 years, and then Hulu lost the rights to Netflix. I think it was back in June, so they pulled it off of Hulu. And like I got to the point where I've seen it so much that I just put shit on to go to bed to. Mm-hmm. So I would just put like a random episode of Seinfeld on and just go to sleep with the sleep timer on. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like they pulled it off. So all this time I've been like, fuck, man. I ain't got no Seinfeld to go to sleep to. This is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I've just started doing it with Wayans Bros. Okay. So that's like the thing I need it as like background noise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah.
That's my shit now.
Well, shit, moving forward, we're going to get into this music corner real quick, and then we're going to wrap it up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I was mentioning earlier about album releases. So we didn't have really like a solid topic for music corner, because I mean there hasn't really been nothing released outside of Donda and CLB. I mean there's been a few artists that have released projects, but I haven't really gotten around to it because like I said, I just been on go and shit. But what I have noticed is there's like a lot of artists releasing albums. I didn't even know they had albums out. Like Common has an album out. Currency this year alone has released like 4 or 5 projects. One person I've been listening to recently has been Larry June, and he is same as Currency, just like they release like albums like left and right, or EPs. And then so it's kind of hard. It's hard to keep up because there's new shit dropping like every Friday, every Tuesday.
It is.
So
that's the issue now.
It's just a lot of music to digest.
I feel like most artists, their competition is themselves, because they never like it's not their fault. It's how the industry is now, of like with everything being social and you got to put shit out all the time, that it's just like you step on your projects. You know what I'm saying? Like no one gets a chance to sit with something. So then it's also the instant gratification era. So it's like we're going to listen to it one time and not really digest it and then be like, oh, this is trash or this is great. And then you drop something else and it's like, oh shit, trash, great.
That's why the anticipation for like these projects from like J. Cole and Kendrick and Drake and Kanye have been so like promoted, or like publicized, is because it's just like they took so long to release shit, and then you have other artists where they're dropping the album like every like 6 months, or like every like 2 or 3 months.
Shit, yeah, I was about to say it feels like 2 months now. Like everyone's dropping something else, and I'm just like
that. And then you see like a lot of artists collabing on like Future and what was it, Lil Uzi?
Yeah,
and they did a project. It's I don't know, man. Like it's a lot of shit to keep up with. And then it's crazy to hear like other people's like music preferences, because like I run into a lot of people, right? So like they'll request songs, and it's like some shit that just dropped and I never heard. I'm like, damn. And so it makes me feel like as a DJ, like, damn, I'm not doing my job. I ain't keeping up with this shit. But
in today's age, you shouldn't feel bad, because there's so much music out there. Yes, it could be a hot song that you've never fucking heard. Yeah, honestly. Like, because it's like everyone listens to different shit, like you said, and it's like they're gonna zero in on their batch of artists.
So the crazy thing to me is on Certified Lover Boy, right? Mm-hmm. There's a lot of like, you know, club type hits on there, and the one that I get the request for the most is Knife Talk, and it's a good song, but I feel like there's a couple other songs on there that are way more like club worthy than that. Yeah. But that's the request. I get requests for that, and then what's the other one? Way Too Sexy. Yeah. But I mean those are the only two. But there's other joints on the album. I'm like, yo, like there's this one. Like Girls Want Girls, that shit is dope. I play that and niggas just like looking at me, can you play Knife Talk? I'm like, nah, motherfucker.
Because we wanna be hard, nigga. We in the club, dog.
So but yeah,
it's just I don't know. I miss the old. I mean, here I go again, sounding like an old ass nigga. I really miss the days of like the full prep for the album release,
like the whole rollout.
Yeah, like the full fucking rollout, man. Like, dog, you remember like I remember getting Black Album, and then you open up the case for Black Album, and it has like that sheet of like. It was like Rockefeller artists coming soon. Yeah. And then it's like Cameron Purple Haze, Beanie Siegel, Memphis Bleak, Kanye West, College Dropout, 2004. And I'm just like, yo, like that shit was dope. And that was like the start of it. And it's like you get that, and then like you get the single, and then your radio is going to play the shit out of the single. So now you're in, and it's like, damn, I'm fucking with this now. Then you finally get the album and shit, and it's just like, god damn. And it used to be like a whole process to it, as opposed to, and I understand cutting out the middleman and all that shit, but now it's just like, I got a new album coming out. It's like, oh, y'all like my shit 2 months ago? I got a new album coming out.
It's gonna drop on iTunes at midnight.
It's just like, I'm dropping it everywhere for you and shit, and it's like, fuck,
you know who I blame for that? Fucking U2 for just loading a random album on our phones and shit without telling us. I didn't want that fucking album.
Nobody did.
I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, when did I get this U2 album? Yeah. Like, I don't even listen to U2 like that.
It's just.
But, yeah.
I realized that, what's it called? You know Spotify's been around since like 2010?
Yeah, they've been around for a minute.
I did not know that. That tripped me out, because like, I think I first downloaded the Spotify app in like 2016.
I think they came around the same time when Pandora was doing shit.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Talk about the streaming service no one uses anymore. Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
And Pandora was the OG of that shit.
Pandora was the originator, and everybody was on that shit. And then I remember people would always be like saying like, yeah, I like Pandora, but like sometimes I hate the music that it automatically gives you. Like, it'd be cool if you could pick the songs you want to listen to. And then it's like Apple Music, Spotify, and all that shit. And it's just like, oh shit, you can pick the songs you want to listen to. And now it's like, that's so trivial. Like, your app has to have that.
Like, who uses Pandora anymore?
Nobody. That was the thing at work. We just put on Pandora and just listen to Jay-Z radio, Nas radio, too. And shit like that.
Like when I worked at American Eagle when we were doing floor sets overnight. Yeah. We just fucking throw on Pandora.
That's fucking crazy, dog.
And it would just play like whatever. And you would have like lists of fucking stations. Like Jay-Z radio, Kanye radio, fucking Dipset radio.
That's fucking crazy.
So, well, shit. On that note, I know it's been I feel like it's been a little lengthy episode.
It feels like it has been. I think it has. But hey, we're still on time too.
But we're still on time, baby. So. But yeah, on that note, we will catch y'all next episode. Be sure to check it out on YouTube and listen on Spotify.
Yep. And merch is coming soon. I mean it this time.
On the way.
It's coming.
On the way.
We'll have the post come out when we get the shirts in.
We'll keep you updated.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated. Y'all can start hitting the inbox, placing your orders.
So hit us up. Any suggestions, any questions, comments, critiques, and you can find us at Saucy Boys Pod on Instagram, and then on YouTube, the Saucy Boys. And then if you're looking for our Instagram handles, you can find them on the IG page. Everything is right there for you, baby. Just a couple clicks away. So we'll catch y'all next time.
You know what it is.
Peace.
Bye-bye.